Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the street, 919 FM. Let me say a pleasant good morning to each and everyone. Thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all in one piece. Good morning to my entire family, to Ms. Sharon Felix and her entire family, to Dominic Romain and his entire family. A pleasant good morning going on to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. And just to let you know, yes, we are live and alive and ready and raring to go on Street 909 FM Facebook page, also on Iwer Tv on YouTube, so you can check us out there. Pleasant good morning going on to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. Ooh, yes. So, as we get ready to get into our online papers for today, Wednesday, the 21st of April 2021, headlines in the Express. Hold on. Ooh. Hey, hold on. Don't do me that. Nice. Right. So, headlines in the Express. Guilty. 3 more COVID deaths. 171 new cases. Super spread. Lord Father. Hey. So let's get on the inside and see what's really taking place here. Chauvin facing decades in jail. Former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin was convicted yesterday of murder and manslaughter for pinning George Floyd to the pavement with his knee on the... Hold on. Yes, with his knee on the black man's neck in a case that touched off worldwide protests, violence, and a furious re-examination of racism and policing in the United States. Justice is served. Why does looking like moving on here? Right. Cambon, guilty verdict, a lesson for local police. A victory for justice. Was now secretary of the Emancipation Support Committee, Trinidad and Tobago, Kafra Cambon, yesterday described the guilty verdict. Emotional tributes from senators. It was Frankie's Day in the Senate. The Senate sitting yesterday was devoted to paying tribute to former Energy Minister Franklin Kahn, who passed while in office. Hold a sec for me. Yes. So, as we continue, 171 new cases in TNT. 3 more people have died from COVID-19, and a whopping 171 new cases have been recorded. It is the second highest figure over the last few days, with 134 recorded on, was that Sunday? Yes, recorded on Sunday. Hey, Father. All right. COVID laws valid. The appeal court has affirmed the High Court ruling delivered last year in which it was declared that the public health regulations set in place by the Ministry of Health, hold on, this sounds very interesting, right? By the Ministry of Health to battle the COVID-19 pandemic, were in fact passed in accordance with the law. This was in spite of the regulations not being subjected to parliamentary scrutiny before certain activities by members of the public were made illegal and by extension attracted criminal sanctions. Right. La Soufrière volcano climber arrested. Put yourself in danger there. The police in St. Vincent has taken into custody a man who climbed the erupting La Soufrière volcano on Sunday and recorded himself and another hiker. The man, who is a tour guide, became the subject of ridicule and adulation after uploading his adventure on YouTube. COVID concern mounts. Retired firefighter shot dead near Lotto outlet. A 76-year-old man was shot and killed outside a bar in Charleville on Monday night. Another day, another gruesome murder. Police are on the scene of a murder along Kamuto South Trace Barrackpore. And another police officer shot at police station. In 3 days, a second police officer has been shot while at a police station. Hold a sec for me, I'll be right back.
right, so Trinidad and Tobago, I am here. Let me say good morning, and I'm early too. My time slot is 6 to 9. But you know, today I early. I want to thank God for waking up this morning and being in the land of the living and reaching here early before the time of work. Sharon, tap your shoulder. You did well.
Use tears.
You did well. Oh, yeah. Anyhow, guys, I'm here.
Press 2 and 3.
Yeah, but we're going on a break in a while. We have a music video. I'm hoping that I see any writing.
Yes,
coming up in a short while. And when we come back, we will continue. So I'm here.
So we have Jaiga on the inside. It's a live music video coming up for you now.
Excellent.
Come here, come front, come front. It's a long, long time we don't. Hey, come take a look at jam on the inside. We got five, we got no energy and girls on the inside. Boy, hey, come take a look at jam on the inside. We got five, we got no energy and girls on the inside. Boy, yummy. Ah, yeah, party nice. Hey, the whole party got fire, yes. What? Hey, when the cooling come, it must in a bundle, yeah. If we who bring the vibe, so come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibe, we got no energy and girls on the inside. Boy, hey, come take a look at jam on the inside. We got vibe, we got no energy and girls on the inside. Boy, look. Ooh. Look at nice looking people now. Hey you, my girl, we're looking good too. Let me get some of your popcorn now. Let me get some now. Hear this. If you're happy to be alive in 2021, put your hand in the air like so. We are here. We have lost so many people over the past 10 months. And we're here with Patrice tonight, the whole team. We say great is the art form, and it will always prevail. I want you to do this to me, watch me. If you love one on the side there, give them a little smack and a little. Give them a little kiss now. And you have to do for me. Just all a vibe and chill, yeah. Just all a vibe and chill, yeah. Come, let me vibe and chill, yeah. Just all a vibe and... Right. Just like that. I said just like that. Time to get up now. Get up from your couch. Get up from your couch. Get up, get me. Just all a vibe and chill, yeah. What? Just all a vibe and chill, yeah. Get up. Come, let me vibe and chill, yeah. What? Jump, let's all a vibe and chill. She's not crazy. What? Come take a little jump on the inside, yeah. We got vibe, we got no energy and girls on the inside. Boy, come take a little jump on the inside. We got vibe, we got no energy and girls on the inside. Boy, oh God, boy. I have to go, you know. You know how long we come on the stage and sing and feel good? But we have to go. They tell me you cannot stay long. So yeah, I want to tell you. Get this. Ah, yeah. Patrice nice. Hey, tonight it have a fire, yeah. What? When the cooling cup is dancing up. One more jump. What? Hey, tonight we bring it. Jump. Come take a little time on the inside. We got vibe, we got no energy and girls on the inside. Whoa, yo. I didn't come alone.
Johnny Q Auto Parts Division says it's an assault on battery prices. Master, Optima, Vanta, and Megastar. Starting from $488. Yes, $488. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed by Massey Automotive. And only available at Tobago Color Shop. Suppliers of paints, plumbing, and hardware materials. Old Farm Road, Shore Park, Tobago. Open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Call 725 475-5873 or 474-2456. And in Trinidad at Johnny Q, 15 Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook. Remember, batteries from $488.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you. So real, get that perfect smile. Beauty's in every aisle to take care of your body. We have all you need to stay healthy. Yeah, Pennywise, more to learn. Yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you.
Pennywise gives you more to love.
Care for your eyes. That's why Value Optical recommends world-leading transitions lenses that protect your eyes from blue light and 100% of UV rays. They automatically adapt to changing light conditions, making life simpler and more comfortable for your eyes every day. Now available in 4 new style colors for you to personalize any frame and express your style. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Let's come together in support of our fellow Caribbean brothers and sisters of St. Vincent in their time of need.
We at the Street 919 FM would like to ask the public of TNT.
Join us. Anyone wishing to join us can drop off items at the Street 919 FM front office located at number 56A Maraval Road in Port of Spain. Let's come together as one.
Ikaro, I am Alatumishe Ifabamishe Aganki, better known as MC Duke, and every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I host a show called Orisha, The Way of Life, right here on the Sheet 919 FM, where I have guests passing through from the Orisha Ifa Baptist Diaspora to educate, edify, and inform you, the listening public, about Orisha Ifa practices. So remember to tune in every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Orisha, The Way of Life.
When you text on the Street 919 FM, you can win weekly fabulous prizes. Text to win. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to win. One winner will be selected every Friday at 5 p.m. Listen, text and win. You can also view live streams on Facebook at The Street 919 FM and YouTube at The Street 919 FM. Text to win on The Street 919 FM.
Sky is not the limit, please stay open. Be a voice for change and inspiration, yeah. Be true to yourself with every emotion. Be fearless when you speak, the future's waiting, yeah. Just be, just be, just be, just be. Be mobile, just be.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break up out, and blood toucheth blood. Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the street 919 FM.
The journey's almost
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. I am here.
Can you refine?
Again, let me see.
I'm taking you in there. Can you refine?
Of course, I'm well rested. Okay. I do take on stress, you know. I stopped doing that.
Fireborn stress.
Of course, I stopped taking on, and anybody who feels is trying to stress me out, check yourself. Watch yourself in the mirror. We have time for that now. Let me say good morning to my hairdresser, courtesy Sharon's Salon. Yeah.
Papa, you.
Thank you so kindly. Yeah, for that one. For that one. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. Let me say good morning. It's Wednesday. It's my day. Remember, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those are my 3 days. Get accustomed to it. Yeah? Until I tell you otherwise. But get accustomed. So Trinidad and Tobago, we're here. And Brucey was there in the Express.
Well, we finished the Express.
Okay, you did.
So we could go to the Newsday. Yeah, see what's going on over there.
All right, so Newsday. Is this Pigeon Point? Yeah. Tobago enjoyed 79% hotel occupancy for Easter. Marval man killed while sleeping. Medical Association or Association, no links between COVID-19. No links between COVID-19 vaccine deaths of Khan Hanif. 171 more COVID-19 cases, 3 more deaths. Government no confidence motion dies with Khan. No replacement for sore head yet. What up there?
They arrested him.
Who? Hernandez?
Yeah. I think they took him into custody.
With what?
Concerning the death of Balcon and the next guy.
So is he who killed them?
Well, I didn't go into the story, but that is what the on the fit. I ain't seen it.
CJ's iPad stolen from his home. How they reach in the home?
Let me tell you something. Whoever do that has to be Captain Dotish.
If they're Captain Dotish.
Because you see, them thing. That thing finding all the whole way hiding. Let them go. Let them play man. Let them bring it back. Crazy, yes.
Venezuelans want more contact with new national security minister. And before I do any more of the headlines, let me congratulate the Minister of National Security, Mr. Fitzgerald Hines, the Minister of Energy, my real partner, and so is Mr. Hines, my very, very good friend, my brother, and Stuart Young, my real partner, a friend, to energy.
Just how you laughing.
Who does have me laughing, rolling? Morning, Stuarty. And to Beryl Soldier, my brother, God. Here now is three men that I really, really admire and have a lot of respect for. Foster Cummings, who has now been appointed as a cabinet minister. Yeah? Adrian, I'm waiting on you next. I'm waiting on you next, Adrian. Let me congratulate them. Especially Foster Cummings, who is now in the arena as Member of Parliament. And he's now a cabinet minister. Well done. Congratulations to you, Foster. You know he's my partner. Aye. So we're moving along. Venezuelan wants more contact with new national security minister. FEMA collects 225,000 in relief supplies for St. Vincent. I hope that these relief supplies are reaching to the people who need it, and that people not taking it and hoarding it. Right. Police can't issue certificates of character.
I was watching that day. I want to know what that's about. See if it's something that happened. Let me see if I can get quickly. Okay, for a month and a half, Rishi Ramcharan has been trying to get a police certificate of character for a job application. He has been to police stations in Aruka, Tunapuna, and St. Joseph and was told either the system was down or the stations were not doing the certificates. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Papa.
Be careful with these headlines, you know.
Public consultation on avenue changes. What's that?
I have no idea. Get in.
Get in.
The Urban Development Corporation of TT, UDCOT, has scheduled a public consultation on enhancements for our Peter Avenue Woodbrook on April 26 at 7:30 p.m. The consultation is being held in conjunction with the Port of Spain City Corporation and the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts. An April 15 post on UDCOT's Facebook page said the virtual consultation is being held to discuss the enhancements and have the public share its feedback. The event will be broadcast on its Facebook page. Okay. Take the ideas from the people. That's good.
Very good. Digicel sends $2 million in relief to St. Vincent. UNC again defends absence from Parliament. Condemned by government for its absence from Parliament since the Prime Minister was diagnosed with COVID-19. The opposition has defended this decision, saying it is following the science. Caroni East MP Dr. Richard Sichuran said, with a surge in cases and deaths, inadequate vaccines, as well as the discovery of the Brazilian strain in Trinidad and Tobago, there is still no clarification on who infected Dr. Rowley or how many other people the carrier would have infected.
Listen to me. My mom was watching news last night and there was something that I get so vexed like I forget. But basically, it's like you're all trying to say that, you know, Dr. Rowley this, Dr. Rowley that, Dr. Rowley the other with this whole thing. And all they're not coming to Parliament and all they're giving a whole set of different other reasons. All your nonsense. Basically, because what, imagine random people, and when I say random people, I'm talking about not just P&M supporters. I have a couple UNC friends, and they really disgusted with what UNC is doing right now. They telling me, Franco, man, they say, listen to me, I love my party, I support my party, no, but they on right now.
Let them go long, bam, go see them. 2 of 3 charged with rape denied bail. NESC mourns Franklin Khan. In Energy Chamber welcomes Young as new minister. Shoguna's pensioner killed outside bar. Kamala sad over no confidence motion in Khan. What? There's no wait. Opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar said, having filed a motion of no confidence in the parliament against the late energy minister Franklin Khan, questioning his competence and performance has left her a little sad. However, she aimed daggers at the Prime Minister, accusing him of being heartless and with no conscience for not defending Khan when her party...
You see what I know telling you? You see what I know telling you? You see what I know telling you? You see what I know telling you?
We're coming back. Prime Minister slams latest UNC COVID claims. UNC Prime Minister just reshuffled a pack of jokers after Khan's death.
Yeah, we've read that.
When Kamla Prasad Bisessa reshuffled for how many times? Y'all wasn't jokers, eh? Y'all wasn't jokers. Y'all was something else. A J with another thing called, and the next one start with a A.
The thing what I was telling you about earlier, the last story there. When you,
Young gets energy ministry in cabinet reshuffle after Khan's death. Sword head charge gets bail as probe of murder suspect's death continues. So is it him that killed the both persons? That's what they say.
I don't know. He was charged, I think, for misbehavior in public office or something like that.
Okay.
I think that is what the charge was.
No,
I didn't read the full story.
I am hoping.
Yeah, a misbehavior charge has been laid against head of special operations response.
I am hoping that we have the sufficient evidence and we know exactly what we're doing and so on. I'm hoping that, a misbehavior charge has been laid against head of the special operations response team, SWAT Inspector Mark Hernandez. The charge stemmed from the deaths of murder suspects Andrew Morris and Joel Balcom, who were held during the investigation of the murder of court clerk Andrea Barrett, but died in police custody. Hernandez was charged shortly after a High Court judge gave Police Commissioner Gary Griffith until 4:14 p.m. on Monday to lay the misbehavior charge or release him. Newsday understands he was charged at about 3:49 p.m. on Monday and was granted station bail in the sum of $300,000. He is expected to appear before Sandy Grande Magistrate on June 1st. Just before 6 p.m., Hernandez, in the company of one of his attorneys, Cheryl Ramdeen, walked out of the Maloney police station. He had been in custody for over 140 hours. Hernandez told the media he was confident of the legal system and of his eventual vindication when the truth will be revealed. He wished the men and women of the SWAT team the best in continuing the project or to protect TNT and discharging their duties while assisting the commissioner in the fight against the criminal elements. He said he believed in the officers of the unit, and now that I have left the unit, I want to tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago they are in safe hands with the officers of SWAT. Hernandez spoke of the operation involving Barrett, saying it was a painful one. It is never a good thing when citizens die. He said the two suspects did not die in police custody, but while seeking medical attention, and he said they died with secrets. He wanted them alive, he said. He said the investigation had to go on and urged citizens to stand up and represent the country because it was bleeding. Ramdeen said it was a sad day for the police service when an officer of 23 years of service to the people who led the elite SWAT unit and who was called into action daily to save the lives of the people of Trinidad and Tobago is almost, where am I?
Yeah, almost on a daily basis.
Yeah. Almost on a daily basis. Save the lives of the people of Trinidad and Tobago almost on a daily basis in every high-profile kidnapping and murder. Could be charged with misbehavior arising out of the discharge of his duties in a crime that rocked the nation. He said Hernandez was a true patriot of TNT. He was responsible for removing the most heinous criminals and monsters plaguing society off the streets. If there were more patriots like him, TNT wouldn't be in the situation it finds itself in today. The charge against him alleges that he misbehaved himself by encouraging the unlawful assault by beating of someone by the name of David Utley Jr., causing him to sustain actual bodily harm. Hernandez, they want me to talk about. Hernandez had earlier appeared virtually from the Maloney police station for the return of the writ of habeas corpus, which had been granted on Friday night. At that hearing, Justice Betsy Ann Lambert Peterson gave the police 2 hours to lay the charge and ordered the commissioner to pay half Hernandez's costs for filing the application for the writ. Oh God. Hernandez, a nominee for the post of the deputy police commissioner, was arrested early on Wednesday at his Arima home by officers of the Professional Standard Bureau (PSB) in connection with the deaths of Morris and Balcon. Early on Monday, Justice Jacqueline Wilson ordered the police to release WPC Laura Gadar. Hernandez and Gadar were among a number of SWAT officers and soldiers questioned about the deaths of Balcon and Morris. Gadar was released from the Manoli police station shortly after the judge gave the order. Gadar, who was arrested at SWAT's headquarters at Camp Kamuto, also on Wednesday last week, was subjected to 3 field identification parades, and her attorneys complained that she still remained in custody. On Monday, there was a social media campaign seeking the release of the 2 SWAT officers under the heading Protect Our Soldiers, as well as a Change.org petition, which has since received 763 signatures. At 6 p.m., there were over 800 signatures. The petition's target was 1,000. In support of the writ, attorneys representing Hernandez claim his detention was an orchestrated and premeditated plot to tarnish Hernandez's reputation because he was nominated for the position of deputy commissioner. They also accused the police of interviewing their clients, for which several other SWAT officers who were also detained, with the intent they would reveal evidence to self-incriminate themselves so that they could be charged. Morris and Balcon were held by SWAT hours apart on January 30th in connection with the kidnapping of court clerk Andrea Barrett. 2 days after the arrest, Morris died and Balcon died 8 days later. Autopsy concluded that they both died from blunt force trauma. Their relatives claimed they were beaten to death by police. Barrett's body was found down a precipice off Aripo Road on February 4th after he went missing on January 29th. Negus George has been charged with her murder. Hernandez and Gadar were represented by a team of attorneys who include Wayne Sturge, Gerald Ramdeen, Mario Merritt, John Heath, Darren Mitchell, Alexia Romeo, and how you pronounce that? Diadai. Harry Paul. Now, let me just see what else is happening. And so those are the stories in the university. 2 stories I want to come back to. This and one before. So in the Guardian,
I'm going on with you. So you're making style.
We have, where's the headlines? COVID fear spikes. Is that it?
Just one. Hey. Everything on. Right. Yes, COVID fear spikes.
So, appoint SWRHA board now, Chattagoon. 171 new COVID cases, 3 more deaths. Registration for COVID vaccine regain momentum in Tobago. Police make big bust of gun parts. A major international firearm trafficking ring was smashed by officers of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service with the help of officers of the Customs and Excise Division when a Tagariga businessman was held on Monday night and police recovered 25 firearm parts. Memo creates vaccination concerns among soldiers. Black Lives Matters, TNT celebrates Derek
Chauvin. I say Chauvin. Shoving, sorry.
You good. I leave you.
Shoving guilty verdict.
Yes, Papa, you know, if I'd say it and say it wrong, you know, everybody could talk about it.
Yeah, they could say what they want.
Guilty verdict. Man gets bail for alleged rape of migrant. Convicted rapist loses appeal. Barrackport community who killed Bobby. Georgia Cup with Trini Root dies in crash. Lavington man dies after being set on fire. Police search for clues to solve murder of 96-year-old woman. Rift erupts in Woodland over community drainage project. Lord have mercy. Woman charged with stealing police officer's phone. Wait, let me see. This person looking familiar. Very familiar. Aye. Very familiar. I want to leave it in. Ex-cop guilty of murder and manslaughter in Georgia Floyd case. Right. Yeah. Mover man charged with murder. 3 more COVID-19. Oh, we talk about that. Beater man charged with child cruelty granted a $10,000 bail. And those are the stories in The Guardian, Newsday, and The Express. Now, before I go back to the story, I want to deal with... I don't want nobody to get me wrong this morning. But all you know, I like to talk my mind. I like to say how I feel, and I don't want nobody to be offended. This is my personal view. And we're all entitled to our personal view. I know a lot of people have issues with the police, not the police service, you know, with some police officers. I too have the same feeling, but I want to tell you this. I want you to understand me this morning and do not try to, how was the word I want to use?
Misinterpret?
Misinterpret, that's the word. My position, listen to what my position is here. My child leave to go to work. I kiss my child goodbye, see you later. I am waiting home for my child to come home. Trinidad and Tobago, will you listen? I am listening and waiting on my child to knock my door and come in and say, Mommy, I'm home. And I have continued to wait and listen for that and can't see my child at all for days. But could get a call from the police to say, Miss or Mr. I would like you to join me in a particular area to see if you can identify this person as your missing daughter. And or further to that, my child left home. Thank you, Bruce. And comes home to say to me, I was raped. Had to go to the station to make a report. And that scar stays with that child for a very, very long time. So it's either your child come home to say they was raped, or your child never come home because her body was found in a decomposed way. Trinidad and Tobago, I am not supporting anything that is wrong. I want to be real and honest to every citizen listening to me this morning. That I, Sharon Felix, would have only found out that, you see, Damande was responsible for my child death in that gruesome way. I'm so sorry to tell you this morning, in no certain terms would I be sitting here today. God, telling all you, I would have turned instantly, mentally, physically deranged, because I was going to behave in the manner that after I finish, police would have taken me without even trying me and sentenced me to the gallows to be hanged, because I wasn't taking it. My good child leave home, Trinidad and Tobago, to go to her job, to do her work honestly, to come back home to me. My child that I make, that the Lord gave me the opportunity to carry for 9 months. Make that child, bring up that child in the way that any parent will want to bring it up. And you want to tell me this morning, I am reading here, that the family, don't get me wrong, I want you to listen to me. After the death of this young lady, so many people start to talk about who was raped by this one and this and the other and so on. But the family didn't find it fit at that time to talk to your children, to talk to your family and tell them what they're doing. It is unbecoming of them. Well, I want to tell all of this. I have 4 boy children. And let me tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. I am the kind of mother. You see, anybody who know me, when I just go crazy. And I don't tell lies. I try to be as honest as possible. My children is not perfect children. I have a son, he does want to behave when he's ready. But let me tell you, he had to deal with me. Because as he started as jumping, let me tell you this. Watch it. Because you don't want nobody to do me nothing. Control yourself. Trinidad and Tobago, let me tell you this. I will die for the right thing in this country and anywhere else. I just buy a fight real easy, you know. I don't like to see advantage being taken on anybody, from children to senior citizen. Trust me. And to this morning, to me to come here and read this story, while, yes, in the police custody, you're responsible for the man. And you're going to hold me responsible for something that happened where I am sure I am saying it this morning, where other persons may have committed the act. So let me tell you this, Trinidad and Tobago. I tell all you I've been real this morning. And I'm telling you my heart. And who don't like it, or they could call me and tell me. Tell me the truth, don't hold back on me. You see me? I, as a police officer, I'll be very careful dealing with issues now. Because we had people protesting up and down the streets, all in communities, for justice to prevail. And today, nah man, whether or not you like or dislike the police officers, you may not dislike the police service. Today, I can't hold back on that. Anytime I do that, I'm going to be dishonest to myself. I know Mark Hernandez very well. Mark Hernandez worked with my husband. I know the gentleman. respectable, a very nice person. I hear people saying all kind of things. That's not my business. I'm not getting involved in that. And if he committed any crime of this already, chips fall with him, eh? But I am just saying this morning to read this. People, we're talking about us not feeling safe in this country. Oh, God. I know the criminal elements listening to me this morning going to be upset. I don't care. I talk in my mind. And I'm being honest, because if I don't do that, I could be dishonest to you all. And I like to be able, give me the opportunity to explain myself and talk my mind. And sometimes I don't get a chance. From people that I feel that I should, I don't. Because everybody have a hidden agenda. But let me tell all you, the hidden agendas will one day come out. And you will be judged accordingly. But you can buy me and sell me this person. Buy me and sell me this person. I ain't changing for nobody. And this is how I feel this morning. This is how I feel this morning. My child. I am putting myself in the way. I don't. That the father of this, and it's Andrea Barrett, had to live with that, you know. Because when we listen, the gentleman accustomed going home, it was said, it's alleged, we read it in several papers. The gentleman said he know the fellas. Let me tell all it is. What goes around comes around. So you kill my child and somebody else kill you. I'm sorry to say it so this morning. I'm real sorry, people. I'm sorry. And to the family, I'm sorry for talking my mind. But you see, some of we just allow things to happen. And we don't say nothing. And when they get overbearing, then everybody does know. Because somewhere I hear people talking about, oh, how it is alleged that one of them mother is a police officer, or some family member is a police officer, and that when the warrants or whatever go, they was hiding it and they ain't getting it. It is alleged. That is what I was told. And I just repeating what was told to me. And I still saying, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that. Because we continue to do things in this place when it's convenient for us. But you must put yourself in the shoes of somebody who lost a loved one, especially the child. It's 9 months, that child. Well, for the mother. What about the father? Who would have been there for the 9 months traveling the course? Baby born and you were there continuously. Eh? What they're telling me this morning, I reading this. So in other words, the family want justice. Who must get justice for the death of Andrea Barrett and the other girl that they found in Lacanau? Yeah. Eh? In the most gruesome way. Who? Eh? Tell us. Tell us. And let me say something to all of you police officers, soldiers, Coast Guard, all of you. You know, some of you have some nasty behavior. When we have police officers who doing their work and they stepping in the direction to get promotion, it has some of you just do everything possible for them not to get it. And if I'm lying, call me and tell me I'm lying. Because this one feel they should get it, and that one feel they should get it before this one, and all of that. But I want to tell people this. Not just you police officers and you servicemen are telling Trinidad and Tobago what in meeting passing and what goes wrong comes around.
Oh, yes.
Twice as hard.
Vicious circle it is.
All right. All right. Okay. It's the same something I want you to remember. Remember Roger Alexander, who is now his superintendent?
Yeah, Superintendent
right?
Alexander.
Remember what they tried to do to him too, eh? Right? Good. I have no problem. I have no problem. I myself was part of something similar to this. Similar to this, and it's still going on. But I want to tell Trinidad and Tobago, when the truth be told, or they will cry. That's all I have to say. And if Inspector Mark Hernandez did any wrong, he will pay the price. But if he didn't, I want to hear what others have to say after that. I would like to hear. I ain't taking no basket this morning. I've been real here and I've been very honest. And I'm not stopping anybody from making a comment in whichever direction you want to go. I have no problem with that. But this is my stance this morning. This is how I feel. I know how I feel and how I feeling. This is how I feel. Because we were praying for the child's return to home. Instead of that, she was returned to 6 feet down below, or wherever. So Trinidad and Tobago, that is one part of an issue I have this morning. So the other part is, in this Trinidad and Tobago, we have a lot of persons who are very disingenuous. Opposition leader Kamla Pasabi-Sessa said, having filed a motion of no confidence in the parliament against the late Energy Minister Franklin Khan, questioning his competence and performance has left her a little sad. However, she aimed daggers at the Prime Minister, accusing him of being heartless and with no conscience for not defending Khan when her party brought that motion in the parliament but was not singing his praises. She said neither did he defend former National Security Minister Stuart Young, who assumed the energy portfolio on Monday when a similar motion was brought against him. It is sad that Mr. Khan passed without his Prime Minister coming to his defense. May God rest his soul. I send my condolences to his family. She said at the United National Congress UNC virtual report on Monday night, it is very sad that the People's National Movement, PNM, and Dr. Rowley, all of them are praising Mr. Khan now. Rowley did not find it in his heart or conscience to come to the parliament and defend Franklin Khan as the Prime Minister of that cabinet when Franklin had been his minister for such a long time and been part of his party for such a long time. He did not find it in his heart then to come and speak well of him or defend Franklin as a Prime Minister should defend his ministers. She said he did not defend Young, but reminded her virtual audience that matter is still in Parliament. She also chastised Dr. Rowley's mini-cabinet reshuffle, accusing him of being bankrupt of not only ideas and innovation, but in terms of personnel to serve. On Monday, Rowley announced Young's appointment to succeed Khan, clearing the way for Fitzgerald Hines to take up the National Security Ministry and Lahokita Talparo MP Foster Cummings to assume Hines' portfolio as Youth Development and National Service Minister. Pasabi-Sessa said she did not know whether to laugh or cry at the changes. If this thing wasn't so serious, we would end up laughing. Can you imagine? Fitzgerald Hines is your new Minister of National Security in an area in which we see the crime surging. You have to be bankrupt of persons. Not only are you bankrupt of ideas and innovation in your government, you are totally bankrupt when it comes to personnel to serve. What can he possibly do, Dr. Rowley, better than the one you had before? The Minister of Everything. He was Minister of National Security, he was Minister of National Insecurity himself. Look at the part we have come to in this country. Look at where we have reached all under this incompetent government, bankrupt of people, bankrupt of ideas in terms of service to the country. She said the sexual offences bill carded for the Senate on Tuesday is fine, but advanced give the women the wherewithal to protect themselves. Of course, men can use it too. It's not just for women. So where is the legislation for the pepper spray? She said the opposition had been asking for it since 2017, and every time another woman is brutalized, the government commits to bringing the legislation, but has failed to keep that promise to date. She said Young promised and failed to bring the legislation, and now this was a test to see if his replacement could do better. Trinidad and Tobago.
Human games, yes. Why is doing that?
If ever in my life in politics I haven't seen a ball bowled at no wicket, this is one. Kamla Prasad Bisesa is saying to Trinidad and Tobago, you bring in a motion of no confidence and you chastising the Prime Minister for not coming to the forefront to defend the persons who you bring in the motion of no confidence on. There's a parliament. We have the Senate. We have the upper house, the lower house. We have parliament. And these things are debated in parliament and always shut down because you all don't have the numbers, one. And your motion lacks the ability of confidence. It lacks it. That is not a motion of no confidence. That is a motion of lackluster behavior, or they're trying to bring to Trinidad and Tobago. So they come into the parliament to bring all your lackluster behavior.
That's right.
Trinidad and Tobago, I cannot believe that somebody will take time even self to write this story. They have nothing to do. Yvonne Webb. That is just having nothing to do. The UNC need to get an act together. It's either every time is something. The man dead. He is dead. He is dead. You coming now to talk a set of gobar. To do what? To get self-pity? Eh? Franklin Khan is dead. May the Lord rest his soul. We all have one day to do the same. And your followers and supporters have the most nastiest things to say. And you're not coming out to defend it and say to yourself, I condemn this.
You ain't talking
Shouldn't
about
happen.
that.
But you come in to accuse the Prime Minister. Come on, Kamla Prasad Bisesa, Mrs. Kamla Prasad Bisesa, the opposition leader of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. You could do better than that. You have the likes of Kingsley and so on and this one and that one. Your supporters. Let me tell you something. You could see the PNM in opposition and I, Sharon Felix, come out here and I start a Lego fire. And what they going and say? Sharon talking on behalf of the PNM.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Like it or not, you have to take it. But Kamla Prasad Bisesa. And mind you, if I sit down here and say something that is unbecoming of the party, sure you're going to hear the chairman, the secretary, or the political leader say to you, we apologize, or this is not the stance of the party, or so on. Not the UNC under Kamla Prasad Bisesa. All kind of nasty things and all kind of things happening. She says nothing. Is it that she has to be advised to speak?
Probably. Most likely.
Okay. Okay. Tim Gopi Singh got COVID in this country. Did the government stay away from Parliament? I'm asking a question. Did you all stay away from Parliament? Questions we asking. I don't know. Or did you all stay away from him? What did you do? I just asking. Look, let me move on. They go tell me Tim Gopi Singh is not a certain member of Parliament and so on. But you all were all together. Kamla Prasad Bisesa, you all were all together. Look, let me take some calls. So guys, we have 2 articles to deal with this morning. You know how to hit it, because I'm not here Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so I have to hit you everything. Hit you hard with everything. You know? And people stop calling me and quarreling and complaining. It is what it is, and we have to live with it. All right. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Sharon.
Good morning, Port of Spain. How are you?
Well, I delighted to hear your voice back here, and that issue that you bring in there, it's factual. And good morning to you both.
Morning, Mr.
You know,
Spain.
I want to remind the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago the decency of the PNM people. You listen to Sharon? She's quoting her, not that camera. Miss Professor. I want to remind the opposition leader that it was her who was to bring the legislation for $1 million for the police who died in action. You remember that, Sharon?
Yes.
It was never brought until this government came into office.
Minister Dillon at the time, eh?
You see, when King Lion them all over the place fooling people, they must remember that we're not protesting the PNM. And we also must remember that we have an opposition leader who thought it fit not to condemn the nastiness that is being touted around against Dr. Rowley's illness with COVID. No condemnation whatsoever. Not even a get well. I remember, Sharon, that when the lady appeared in a sari in the PNM, when the family day, Dr. Rowley came out and apologized. That is leadership. That is the PNM. You have a member of parliament who has been accused with some Dansuk to demean and destroy his name. And now you coming to say how good Franklin Can was? Surely we can't forget the dance from Dansuk issue where the DPP was to stop the case and say somebody should be before the court. But apparently, Sharon, somebody is still in parliament and believe we forget. And last of all, Sharon, when you want to talk about changing ministers of national security, Ms. Bissett is on record changing. I thought you were picking up gravel in a shovel to throw it over in our overload. You remember that? You also remember our Attorney General who brought laws to the Parliament and then challenged it in the court of law. Surely we can't forget the hypocrisy of this opposition, but it must be exposed. And I want to tell you, as opposition leader, it is shameless for you to accuse one of your colleagues as a fool. This is the most distasteful thing that I ever heard. And I want to hear King Lion and them talk about that. Mr. Hines is a qualified attorney. He was a police officer. He acted more than once as minister in national security. Did you know that? I know King Lion must know that because you don't even know how a permanent sect is being appointed. He said by a prime minister. You imagine that? This man saying bring back Kamala. Mother the nation. Mother the nation? Well, I would say disdainfully some of our colleagues accuse her of the conditions she was at several birthday parties, including Rudy endorsing birthday party. Sharon, it was never challenged. I wonder if King Lion know that. Some of our own colleagues describe Johnny Walker as a beverage attached to the opposition leader. Surely we can't forget that. So apparently Monday night in the forum, she was a bit looking at a goose that was running around, giggling and cackling when she made that statement that Mr. Hines is an incumbent fool. Thank you very much for allowing me this contribution. King Liar, you're here PNM? This is the way how we have come out, King Liar. Not rowdy. Miss Professor, opposition leader. Apparently, the goose is starting to run wild.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Porter Spain. Guys, we have to go to a video by Nadia Batson, Catching the Feelings, Don't Shift Your Dial.
Me wanting more, all I do, and when you touch me so, all I do, you set me on fire, put me in a mood, darling, I'll sing like a choir, I'll sit here, you don't ever rub up the thing, you know what you're doing on me, I love how you rub the thing, you know what you're doing on me, I'm not about to take it, the mind capture a crook, look at you, look at you, look at you, say,
To love.
Let's come together in support of our fellow Caribbean brothers and sisters of St. Vincent in their time of need.
We at the Street 919 FM would like to ask the public of TNT.
Join us. Anyone wishing to join us can drop off items at the Street 919 FM front office located at number 56A Maraval Road in Port of Spain. Let's come together as one.
Brought to you by Virgin Caribbean. Music stars representing the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Session.
Somebody make some noise!
Beanie Man. And Nikita.
Be ready for this.
Three of the Caribbean's hottest acts with their full band. Streaming live at Virgin Caribbean on Facebook and YouTube on Friday, 23rd April, 8 p.m. Atlantic Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bold, the concert. Brought to you by Virgin Caribbean.
Residential customers, now is the time. Whether you're looking for unlimited internet to stream video content, video chat, or shop online, or you want an HD lineup to watch your favorite shows, we've got you covered. All at an affordable price. All you have to do is sign up for our internet or cable TV packages, pay 9 months in full, and get 3 additional months absolutely free. And that's not all. You can win a further 3 months of free service plus a hamper weekly. So if you're a residential customer, now is the time. Enjoy our internet and cable TV packages, all at an affordable price. Call 224-GDOT for more details. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives. Promotion approved by the NLCB.
Len Capital Certificates is a passive income service company located at Princess Margaret Street in San Fernando and 5th Street South Woodbrook. At Len Capital, investing is made simple. You invest with us. We make the investments and then you collect returns either monthly or yearly. We have 5 different options you can choose from, and each investment option comes with different benefits starting from TT $5,000. For more information, contact 399-0307. Len Capital Certificates. It's all about you.
Jason?
Yes?
I'm watching the house plan.
Yes?
What are all these little rooms?
The children's rooms.
So much? Look, let me plan the family.
Dreaming of building your home? TTMF has the ideal team to help you realize your dream. With up to 90% bridge financing for construction and much more help available, TTMF is your ideal mortgage partner. Visit us online or call today. TTMF, from here to home.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements: silver, zinc and magnesium, body light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359
or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
When you text on the street 919 FM, you can win weekly fabulous prizes. Text to win. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to win. One winner will be selected every Friday at 5 p.m. Listen, text and win. You can also view live streams on Facebook at The Street 919 FM and YouTube at The Street 919 FM. Text to win on The Street 919 FM.
Together we are fun. When we're together we are great. Whether on the road or home, now is the time to take a break. The greatest flavors hand in hand, hold back hunger all the way. Working, lying in Dixie all the way. Share the good times, work till the moonlight. When it comes to snack, no matter the mood, there's a Dixie for that.
Introducing new Dixie Spicy Cheese. Grab a pack today.
Sky is not the limit, please stay open. Be a voice for change and inspiration, yeah. Be true to yourself with every motion. Be fearless when you speak, the future's waiting, yeah. Just be, just be, just be, just be. Be mobile, just be.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in San Luis Grande is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Sundays, Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Wednesdays, we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Facebook, email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So, Trinidad and Tobago, we are back, and you're listening to Titans of Democracy with Bruce Wayne and Sharon Felix on a Wednesday morning. But I'm going to give you the opportunity when you call in to either one of the two articles to discuss. But I want to say to you, Kamla Prasad Bisesa coming here to play not even moral or hopscotch with big people in this country, trying to make us believe that, oh, the Prime Minister, he ain't do this and he ain't do that and he ain't do the other, when we know very well there's a process in which these things take place.
Oh, yes.
And you know very well what the process is.
You sure she know?
It doesn't look so. And I want to remind Trinidad and Tobago about something. So here what I want you to do this morning for me.
Nice.
I'm normally accused of not saying, letting you know about the live. Yeah, this morning I didn't see it much. But I'm telling you, I know when people hear me, they know to go on the live. But let me say to you, I need you to go on the live. Log on to your Facebook. I think we have big people here. And I don't have to be bawling out my liver string to say, share the live. Because you all know, when we're on, you need to let as much people as possible know facts and information is on the radio. So I have given that opportunity to a lot of you. That's all. So you can go on your Facebook page, find us, the Street 919 FM, and while you're looking for the Street 919 FM, it's also on Titans of Democracy, because it goes straight across. It's automatically shared there. So my numbers are looking excellent this morning. So I'm asking you to up it a little more. We have 217, I could take 250. Give me 300, I'll be satisfied with that. All you know is beg and beg. I'm begging for plenty. And on our YouTube channel, you can find us on Neil George, Iwer TV. We're there. And I find of late, our YouTube is very, very low.
Yes, we need you all to get back.
So we need you to get back onto the live stream.
Let everybody know that we are
We're back on the YouTube. We will offer a little while. You all know how the thing does go. We have explained it to you. That's why when you call in and you ask us to play certain things, we let you know that we cannot do. So we are on our YouTube channel. Bruce is going to send out a blast. So you need to look for us on Iwer TV and find us right there. All right? In a short while, Bruce is going to give you some housekeeping.
Yes.
So you will know, we have our scripts to read. We want to do things the right way. Because you know me, I like wet paper. As it walk too fast, they go tear me apart. So Trinidad and Tobago, and on I don't care. I really don't. Iwer TV, get on to the live stream of our YouTube. I don't know how come our numbers are so low. I don't know. I'm hoping that nobody's stifling us. Because I know we are accustomed with 3 something, going to 4, And I'm hoping that people understand that. So jump onto the live stream, YouTube, Iwer TV, on Facebook. It is the Street 919 FM. I want to put something for you to see and tell me if you remember this. But before you do that, before I put it up, you have to share the live. I'm very bold. I am not going to put up any issue or anything on the live stream unless I see my numbers grow. You can't tell me that we are the #1 morning program and we listen to by just these handful of people. No.
Strong numbers
we want strong numbers, right? We want strong numbers. When I want to relate to what is taking place, I must have numbers. So we want strong numbers. Let me say good morning to all of you on our live stream. Good morning to you on our Facebook. Good morning to you on our YouTube. So let me say good morning. I'm seeing 156. Guys on their YouTube, we could do better than that. Because don't let Facebook hit you for 6 this morning. So where are my viewers? Where are my listeners? Where are my callers? We're looking good. Come on, we're going up 161. I'm depending on you, YouTube. I would like you to reach the 200 and plus. The same amount on Facebook. So share the live for me this morning. To Larry, Marilyn, Angela, to Hugh, Rude, Keel or Kyle, Marva, Corey, McEwen, all of you on the YouTube channel, I say good morning to you. Anybody I left out, Marva, Robert, all of you, good morning. On our Facebook page, I say good morning to all of you, every single one of you. Looking good, we're looking good. To Stephen Howard, thank you so much. You know, that Massachusetts, I want to publicly thank you for your encouragement and your belief in the Titans of Democracy. You have always given me good advice. Not sometimes if you don't see me respond, not that I'm not, I'm busy, but I read and everything. And I want to thank you. You have been trying your best to share our live and make sure people outside of Trinidad and Tobago know what's happening on a morning from 5. Well, for me now it's 6 to 9. But for Bruce it's going to be 5 or 5:30 to 9. Yeah. So Trinidad and Tobago, it is real. It's what it is. 167 on our YouTube. We can do better than that. We're accustomed to 300 plus. And I'm looking forward to that number again. So Trinidad and Tobago. Sitting here, I read you the article. Oh, what a tangle web we find ourselves in. When Kamla Prasad Bissessa can come here, or whoever wrote this story, Miss Yvonne Webb, can write this story, we are just going by the story that is written. I say to Trinidad and Tobago, these people are very deceitful. They're very deceitful, Trinidad and Tobago. I want to remind Kamla Prasad Bissessa, Mrs. Kamla Prasad Bissessa, opposition leader of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. You were the same person. In Vanessa Copeland, I want to thank you very much. I want to thank you very much. In 2005, Trinidad and Tobago, 2005, I want you to read what Kamla Prasad Bissessa said to us in Parliament. Here it is. You ready for me?
Just so. Just making it a little
big enough, yeah.
Right, nice.
I want to remind you. In 2005, Trinidad and Tobago. Here's Kamla Persad-Bissessar reading a letter in Parliament accusing Franklin Kahn and Eric Williams of corruption. Dansam Dansuk later admitted to making up the allegations, and Williams and Kahn were cleared. Dansam Dansuk said to us 2 persons were behind him to make the allegations of Williams and Kahn. I wonder if you all remember that article. Did Kamla Persad-Bissessar resign as MP? Or did she resign as a member of the opposition? Did she step down? Was she accused of anything? Did we knew of it until later on? Did we know that Kamla Persad-Bissessar and a past Attorney General alleged was behind any of that? Dansam Dansuk said it to Trinidad and Tobago. And Mrs. Kamla Persad-Bissessar, the opposition leader, came to Parliament in 2005. She read a letter accusing the 2 persons. Franklin Kahn was one of them. I had to watch that man go through torture and torment. But today, you, Mrs. Persad-Bissessar, you are accusing the Prime Minister of not defending his deceased Minister of Energy and also his Minister of Past Security and now Minister of Energy. Tell me, Trinidad and Tobago, if this is not deceitfulness to the highest order. Huh? Bruce, look for the Dansam Dansuk article.
Okay.
Tell me, Trinidad and Tobago, if this is not deceit to the highest order. And I tie it in with the article I read before with Inspector Hernandez. Only a pack of deceit we are in this place. We're too deceitful. So I want to open the lines. I want you to be very, very tight with your contribution because we have a lot of people want to call in. So the numbers to call 342-0081
or 466-5391.
And while we're discussing those matters, it have others in. Because as I tell you, when I come Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, say hit it off. I see Watson Duke. He playing like something from across by Wrong the Savannah. You know Wrong the Savannah, they have a place we go and visit sometimes. Playing some one of them thing inside the day. People call me. Because I'm leaving this right here. I want you to read it and I want you to remember it. Nigel, I hope you're listening. I wonder if you could have find that contribution for me from 2005 where she read the letter in the Parliament.
Ready?
Yeah.
So it is dated Saturday the 30th of April 2005. It was an article in the Newsday. Right? It says in response to accuser I lied, PNM Councillor Dansam Dansuk yesterday withdrew his allegations that he paid bribes for a seismic survey to Minister of Works Franklin Kahn and Minister of Energy Eric Williams. The 2 ministers held a media conference yesterday at the Red House after a sitting of the House of Representatives to refute the charges where they presented Dansuk's recarnation. Yes. The allegation came to light on Wednesday when Superior MP Kamla Persad-Bissessar read out to the House of Representatives a letter written by Dan Sook to Prime Minister Patrick Manning, claiming to have paid Williams a $75,000 bribe and mentioning an alleged bribe also paid to Khan. Two ministers had promptly denied the charges. Yesterday, Dan Sook twice cancelled a media conference he had arranged at Crown Plaza and could not otherwise be reached by reporters. But at their news conference, Khan and Williams presented an affidavit which they said was from Dan Sook. The document was dated 9 months prior, bearing the curious date of July 6, 2004. Also, the signature was vastly different to that on the initial letter, making the bribery allegations. In the supposed affidavits, Dan Sook allegedly said that in February 2004 he had sent Manning the letter of allegation and copies of 6 checks made payable to Franklin Khan, each averaging $20,000. The document says Dan Sook's company was fired from a seismic project at Rio Claro, and he became frustrated at the inability of his long-time acquaintance Khan to assist him upon becoming minister. In the affidavits, Dan Sook allegedly said, "I hereby you'll have to excuse me, it's small. Unequivocally withdrew each and every such allegation and or implications of fact. I further state that the said checks referred to represent reimbursements to Minister Khan of monies he advanced to me in 2002. Curiously, affidavits made no reference to Eric Williams and failed to retract Dan Sook's original allegations of receiving death threats. Khan yesterday again denied the charges at the news conference. It pains me that my confidence was betrayed by someone I considered a friend and colleague, especially since Mr. Dan Sook has used the proceeds of checks sent to me in repayment of a personal loan granted to him in 2002 prior to my entry into government, in an effort to smear my name. He said he had declared the loan repayments to the Integrity Commission. Khan said his name would be cleared and he would cooperate with that body. I have retained legal counsel in this matter, and I intend to avail myself of all my options to ensure my full and complete vindication of these baseless charges." The story is extremely long.
No. So I just wanted to remind Trinidad and Tobago. So when you hear the likes of Mrs. Persad-Bissessar speaking, you must understand in what context she's doing so. But someone sent me a text, and it is so true. The person said, "Good morning, Sharon." And the opposition leader is sending dog whistle to Mr. Khan's family to see if they can go against Dr. Rowley, as Juliet always says. She's a bad woman. I am seeing all your comments on our Facebook and YouTube channels. I'm seeing all. But in a time of debt, don't play games. Do not play games in a time of debt. So as I told you, the lines are open and I'm waiting on your calls. Mr. Chance is there. Mr. Chance, I want to apologize for keeping you there so long, but I had to expound on my delivery today to explain to people where this came from and why she shouldn't be the one to say anything about Franklin Khan. Good morning, Mr. Chance.
Good morning. Good morning, Bruce.
Morning, Mr. Chance.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Well, Ms. Felix, let me first of all say I'm not a very happy camper. I'm not a very happy listener to 91.9 anymore. I am very unhappy that the Titans of Democracy has been relegated to 3 days per week. But I can't do anything about it. I'm just an ordinary citizen. And by the way, I decide. I can't do anything about it. However, I say that I will continue to give my contributions on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, when in my humble opinion, we have Titans of Democracy. And I talk it straight. Let me come to the fact that you're talking about, because I have the documentation here too, Ms. Felix. And I will tell you, on the 27th of April 2005, in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago, Franklin Khan was accused by Mrs. Kamala Prasad-Bissessa of accepting bribes to give a local company a contract to work on a seismic survey. Let me say that again for the people, On the 20th, I have the date and everything. On the 27th, because it's fact-checked, because I know they're always looking for me to send me a letter. On the 27th of April 2005, Mrs. Kamala Prasad-Bissessa read a letter in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago, which accused now deceased, God rest his soul, and I give my condolences to his family at another time. God rest his soul, rest in peace and eternal peace. Of accepted bribes to give a local company a contract to work on a seismic survey. That's all you know. Let me tell you. On the 13th of December 2011, that same, and the Express, that same Dansam Dansuk did an article entitled, I Am Sorry. Yeah, that's what I tell you, when you come on Titans, you get in it real, facts. You could say it anywhere else, because we're giving you date, and if you want time, you'll get that too. On the 13th of February 2011, here is a story entitled, I Am Sorry. And let me tell you very quickly what he said. Dansam Dansuk speaking, and I quote, meaning those are exact words. I want to say sorry to the people I was used to hurt. You hear me, people? I want to say sorry to the people I was used to hurt. I am sorry. I am very sad about what I did. I'm totally disappointed in myself. I'm not looking for any sympathy. I made a mistake. And hear this. I made a mistake by trusting a certain individual, and I paid the price for it. I'm sorry from the depth of my heart, and I want to tell the country, I am sorry I made a mistake. Dansam Dansu quote those his words. He went on to say, because of scare tactics, people here again, that Dansam Dansu talking, no chance. Because of scare tactics and lies employed by a certain individual, I was manipulated and led down a path of no return. One lie after another lie. I wanted to come out of it, but I was afraid and I was being guided. Let me say that for you again, not chance. You hear it on the Titans where you get the facts, where you get quotations, and you get date. This is Dansam Dansuk again. I was, because of scare tactics and lies employed by a certain individual, I was manipulated and led down a path of no return. One lie after another lie. I wanted to come out of it, but I was afraid and was being guided. Let me close my contribution this morning by saying, my grandmother always tells me, the upholder is worse than the thief. The upholder is worse than the thief. And Mr. Jack Warner told me she was charming but deceptive. Thank you very much, Ms. Felix.
Thank you, Mr. Chance. I'm waiting on the other callers. I hope, Tobago, you're locked on and listening. What I realize is as I start to talk about what's in Juke and Ting and Wassa, Tobago like did this fall off, so I ain't talking about that today. So let me see if they will stay on hold of the duration. Caller, good morning.
Big sister, morning, how you going?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
You start to pull at we had strings, girl. I know the Torahs don't do that. So you're missing on days now?
If I
say you're pulling at we had strings now. You're missing on a couple of days now.
Well, that is what the management give me, so I have to take it.
Well, if the better have smart and he's a such like me, you make the best use of you. You understand? So I hope you make the best use of you now. You have more time. But girl, big sister, as you say, I'm gonna tell you something. Half a loaf is better than none. Right? So you work with what you have until things better days are coming.
But let me, as you say that, let me tell people. Me coming here is not about me making $1. Let me just put this to rest in people's ears.
Right.
Me coming here is to satisfy the listeners that I grew to love and the team that I love. If it was money, I'd have never come.
Right.
So I just want to put that on the burner. If it was I would have been staying away from here. But money is not the issue for me. Me coming here, the issue is I love the people that I speak to and my team.
Yes.
Good.
There's a voice. You see, because Felix, big sister, you have integrity. It's not about self-promotion and you're not a selfish person.
Thank you.
So it's about the whole. So we appreciate you, girl. As I say, the show will go on. As I say, half a loaf is better than none. So you're still in the game. But Sharon, I want to talk about up to now, Mrs. Bissessa, has she wished Dr. Rowley well as yet? Up to this day?
I don't know. I haven't heard.
They will say so. Everything, so you're using a man's death now to lump Dr. Rowley in. So how low them will go, boy? Everything, it ends right back up to onto Dr. Rowley. So it's just lowness after lowness after lowness. But Daddy Chance just read there. What happened to that same individual who concoct that whole mischief with Dansu? Karma eventually come back and kick him in the butt. And people don't understand. Sharon, I see a little bit,
And you're quite right, eh? Because the same said thing you set out with Dansu to do Franklin Khan and Eric Williams. The same thing is what happened to you, The same said thing, but the only thing is that the man on the other hand talking, nobody didn't force him to come and say nothing about you. He come on his own free will.
But that's how karma is. It come back where it says more than 3 times, 20 times full. Good and bad karma will eventually turn back around and kick you in the butt. So I don't understand why people don't understand the energies of life. So that is why you have to try to do good. I mean, nobody is perfect. So at the end of the day, it comes spin right back wrong on your tail. So my next point is, I hear people making a misinformation. Right, there are people on this station here who come out openly and say they don't like Mr. Hines, who was about self-promotion and the self. And as I say, the PNM is a voluntary organization and he had a patient. It can't be just about you. Right? Mr. Hines was the brainchild of the Laventel Technical Institute when he went to Mr. Manning with a training program in the community. So it's not right to say Mr. Hines did nothing while he was an MP. And what did they do? People was getting killed right in front of the training center. Remember that, Mr. Felix?
Listen to me. Let me go further to tell you. The persons who's saying that and who want to say that, we have people who were councillors in the area and did nothing for the people in the area. Absolutely nothing. You hear what I'm telling you? So when people want to talk, we must first look in the mirror, watch ourselves before we make any accusation to anybody.
No, but people are saying it because of other people that wasn't getting resources.
That Listen to me. You were the person in charge in your area. What does other people have to do with you making your representation in the place where you sit? How can you make representation if you're not going to the people's meeting?
But he said the next person didn't like them.
Oh please. Look, all you make your contribution and don't let me get in trouble, eh? Because you know I like wet paper. I easy to tear. Right.
Because they will go back and say you say.
I don't care what they say, but the truth, I don't like dishonesty. I don't like it.
Miss Felix, you was the one that launched off a lot of people's political career. So don't trouble their heart, baby. You stay calm. Because you're unselfish. As you always say, you know your level and your limitation. So if you know, when I could go out here and Bruce has the capacity to push Bruce. Or Dominic, because that's who you are, but not everybody like that.
That's what happened here on a daily basis. We have a team, and the team is important. It's not an I and I game. It's a we game.
Your birthday come in. Yours is the second night, mine is the first. So I understand all you. You understand? All caring. Anyway, Miss Flex, and also the Lavender Technical Institute, the Socrates Trace Pool, who is the MP there now? How it reach there? So when people, what about all the people that Mr. Hines helped, that take money out of his pocket in the community, but here what is going on with people? When they want to use you, when they want and when they feel, and they want to tell you how they must use you and when, and they can't do it. It's hefty cara after that. No man is perfect. Sometimes Mr. Hines will make statements that will annoy people. But my dealings with Mr. He's not a bad person. And then to go back again, all who's saying that Dr. Rowley, the reason why he's moving Mr. Hines all around is because he's a non-performer. Hey, let me tell people something. If he was never part of a team, he was never part of a business organization, he would understand strategy. Some people are used as utility players and workers, and most of the time it's experience. So you are not to stay in what Dr. Rowley is using Hines for a particular reason, so I move you around. He's going to be moved again. That is his role. So today, I have a national security for a certain reason, because I know when mess it up, you will make it worse. And then when the time comes and I see a better fit somewhere, I put it somewhere. And that's how it goes. Dr. Rowley was agricultural minister. How people know that? And he's a geologist and a volcanologist. That's his first position. He was public, he was planning development minister. He was housing development minister. Mr. Colin Bud was tertiary education minister. He was health minister. He was works. So that's the role Mr. Hines is playing, a utility role. He's moving him around because that's what you do with some people in organizations. That is best suited. That is his role. And I have realized that because Dr. Rowley is a student of sport and he's also a businessman. But Sharon, dear, I don't want to hog your program. As I say, sister, half a loaf is better than none. If Jakey's a sanitarian like me, he will make good use of you. All right? So enjoy the day, sister. Bruce, morning.
Yeah, man, bless.
So Trinidad and Tobago, I have another article I want to read, but let me take a couple calls before I do so. Mount St. George.
Miss Sharon, let me know from radio. Morning, how you doing?
Morning, a good boy, a good. What going on?
Good to hear your voice. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Right, Miss Sharon, I'm even going through where Mr. Fitzgerald Hines and me about. I called yesterday when I heard that Mr. Fitzgerald Hines was made the Minister of National Security. I called my friend, I said, they put the badging of all national security ministers in place. I've heard this gentleman speak so many times to Fazil on the TV, and they can't tie him up at all. No matter what question they ask him, he could answer. And when I heard that the opposition leader called him a fool, I wonder if they put Mr. Fitzgerald Hines and the opposition leader in, what we call it, let them have one-on-one
debate.
Debate. I don't see Ms. Kamala Bissessa outspeaking or answering the way that Mr. Fitzgerald Hines is going to answer. I know he's a good guy, no matter what, but you see, we could never please people, and do you see black people too? I don't know what we are really taking ourselves to make. We never lift anybody up. Just as you see what they're doing to Dr. Rowley? You see what they're doing to Dr. Rowley? So how would they lift up Mr. Hines, who is a black man and a Rasta again? Congratulations also to Mr. Stuart Young, one of our good national security ministers. Ms. Kamala Bissessa, in 5 years, changed 5 men as national security officers.
Like she forget that.
You understand? 2 was army men who came out as high-ranking army men. The first one, I remember good when she got into power, they said he was going to, this Sandy man, he was going to be the best national security minister it ever had in Trinidad. You don't even hear anything about him now. You don't even know he's living in Trinidad or Tobago. You understand? They took a DJ, because you know Hurricane George was from Corey Road. Right now he's living here as my next door neighbor.
Them is my people. These people know me from in my mother belly. And they take him from hurricane to drizzle.
Oh, you understand? But she coming to say that Mr. Hines is a fool. A man who was a policeman and is a qualified attorney. You understand? And I don't even know if I should say it. I don't think her qualification as an SC is as good as Mr. Hines' one. You know, the nonsense she speaks all the time. You understand? It is so sad that Trinidad, you know, and Tobago has become this kind of foolish behavior with people, man. You have not wished the Prime Minister a get well or send him a get well card as yet. But they're talking all sorts of rubbish about everything else. Ms. Kamala, come on, and teach your people to do better. I don't get on the Facebook and all this social media and things because I don't want to read the foolish comments. Right? But Ms. Sharon, let me just get off and let other people get in. But Tobago is on until, as you say, don't talk about what Suzuki might get it till 9 o'clock.
I ain't talking today. I'm leaving him alone today. So remember.
Right.
So Trinidad and Tobago, thank you, darling. At this time, we have an obituary to do for you, and we have some housekeeping. We want to do that. And when we come back, I have a little article again to read for you, and we take some more calls. Go ahead, Bruce. Yes. I don't know what's happening with this phone. I'm not seeing it. And it's, you see again? Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, this work real fine. And as I come here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So this one not ringing because they have it on airplane mode. You know, and when I say anything, people just get vexed. Oh, Lord. Right? If it's in that, so it's on air. If I didn't look, I wouldn't see it on airplane mode. What a thing. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yes, my dear. The Street 909 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Cynthia Alexander, who departed this life at the age of 50 years on Friday, the 16th of April, 2021, at her residence, Cassava Alley, Labrie. She will be lovingly remembered as the daughter of Clara Alexander and Ralph John, deceased, sister of Merle, Flory, Francis, Ronnie, Catherine, Frederick, Rawlinson, deceased, Wallace, Macrina, Valentine, and Tony, deceased. Aunt of Desmond, Peter, Maurice, Anderson, Simon, Lisa, Joy, Jonathan, Jasmine, and many others. Great aunt of many. Sister-in-law of Michelle, Marlin, Sherian. Relative of the King, Alexander, and John families, and many others. Friend of many. The funeral service for the late Cynthia Alexander will take place on Wednesday, the 21st of April, 2021, at the Open Bible Church, Main Road, Roselac. Public viewing of the body at 9:30 a.m., followed by a private service at 10 a.m. thence to the La Brea Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
This is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
All right, so we are back. And just to give you some information, Bruce is going to do that now.
Save $3 and enjoy more digital experiences with a Digicel one-day Prime bundle. For 3 days only, pay $22 for 20 gigabytes any use LTE data, plus more dedicated data for local content, movies, sports, and music on apps like Playgo, DMusic, and Sportsmax, plus unlimited Digicel calls and 50 anywhere minutes. Dial *323# or visit the My Digicel app to buy your one-day Prime bundle for only $22 now. Digicel, better together. The Telecommunications Authority of Trinidad and Tobago, in collaboration with the Central Statistical Office, is conducting a nationwide digital inclusion survey. Approximately 6,000 households from various communities are being asked to participate. The information collected from this survey will guide studies to determine how many persons are without access or have limited access to ICTs, as well as measure the ICT skills level of the population. Field personnel will be properly identifiable while observing all necessary COVID-19 health protocols. Text to Win continues this week. On the Street 919 FM, you can win a Black & Decker durable non-stick surface 12-inch electric skillet. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to contribute only $20 TT and gives you a chance at winning at the end of the week. The winner will be selected on Friday at 5 p.m. Listen, text, and win. You can also view live streams on Facebook at the Street 919 FM and Iwer TV on YouTube. So, text to win. The National Congress of Incorporated Spiritual Baptist Organization of Trinidad and Tobago, Liberation 2021, continues to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the repeal of the Draconian Prohibition Ordinance of 1917, fulfilling our spiritual liberation. We carry out liberation observances on Iwer Stage at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, the 21st of April, that's today, 2021, with Mount Pisag Spiritual Baptist Churches under the service leadership of Bishop Elmo Gordon, together with His Eminence Patriarch Dr. Stephen F. Julian, His Eminence Deputy Patriarch Neville Lacey, and the King Shepherd Ray M.S. Braffett. Remember, contributions in support of these campaigns can be made via the following. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191. It's going to allow you to contribute $20 TT, or you can go to Fund Me TNT, choose the campaign of your choice, and contribute. To our U.S. fans, you can use Cash App, which is payable to 1-863-594-3659. We're streaming live on Facebook at the Street 919 FM and Neil Iwer George, and Iwer TV on YouTube. So contribute to show your support and always be a winner. It's all about Iwer Stage. Yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you. So real, get that perfect smile. Beauty is in every aisle. To take care of your body, we have all you need to stay healthy. Pennywise, yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you. Pennywise gives you more to love. International cricket superstars Karen Pollard, Dwayne Bravo, Lindell Simmons, and Riyad Emrit, even Raymond Ramnarine and Ravi B, has all been using Omega XL for joint pain and getting great results. So what about you? Just pick up a bottle of Omega XL right now at all leading pharmacies or call Great Health Limited at 225-0410. So live long and stay strong with Omega XL.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
All right, so we are back Trinidad and Tobago, and that was our housekeeping. So we're going back to the lines and take your calls. I want to hear what you have to say. I read for you 2 articles this morning. I have another article to complement the one with Kamla Prasad Bisesa and Franklin Khan talking about the Prime Minister and defend him. So, Graham Trace, morning.
Blessed morning, Mr. Auntie.
You hear the people trying to back talk your MP?
Miss Felix, listen to me very carefully. You is the informer for the PNM government about policies and programs and the truth that is going on in Trinidad and Tobago. You, according to you, never come in the station and calling I want my money, if you was a showing, you know.
No, exactly.
You come here with the truth. But what I would like to say, right? You see the threesome on mornings for the 5 days of the week. I would really like that to be going on. I don't know what arrangement all you make, but you see the threesome 5 days a week. If you have to go out or Dominica to go out, no problem for me. If you was watching, you know, if you do such to go out, if you was no problem for me.
Caller, I did not make any arrangements. The arrangements was given to me, and I have to abide by it.
I just clear up that then. Clear up that. You understand what I'm saying? My solution, as I say, when I call in Blessed Morning, the chance, Felix, Dominic, and Bruce and loyal listeners and callers of 91.9 Titans of Democracy, if you was watching, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's my thing. But listen to me very carefully. I want to send celebratory condolences to the Khan family for Mr. Franklin Khan. You was watching, you see, when people do good is always followed. As I say, I don't study the opposition. All the opposition going on there, I don't study them. One thing I want to tell them now about Mr. Hines. In Mr. Patrick Manning government, he was the Minister of National Security. Plenty people might know, and all just dig up the files and all they will see it for yourself. Me telling all you two things, dig it up and see for yourself. And you see, SORT, the Special Anti-Crime Unit, that was something coming from him. You understand what I'm saying here? Because I can't remember, I think it's Huggins or one of them who was the Minister of National Security under Mr. Patrick Manning, right? But I just want to say something about Mr. Hines. They say he's an absentee parliamentarian representative for Laventille. I don't know. I want to know what people in Laventille really want Mr. Hines to do. You understand? Just now you say it, Miss Felix. You know, councillors is the first people you must go to. Them is the first people you must go to in your area. But everybody talking, Mr. Hines, I ain't seen him, and he nowhere to be found. But check his records, as I share. I wouldn't have mentioned the swimming pool. You understand what I'm saying here? I want to share people that the Minister of Planning, Ms. Wages, have swimming pool. I think it's about 7 they say they want to put in Trinidad and Tobago. One going up in Mova right now. I don't want to tell people Mr. Hines is so good. I want them to see him to be good. As I show Anderson, this industrial canal, give him a list. Instead of looking to fight him down when he come to bring relief to people
which industrial canal you're talking about?
By the priority bus route.
The industrial, look, I will get myself in trouble, eh? The industrial canal that the PNM government was building, and people...
Let me finish, please, and then you could interact if you want, if you understand. Let me get a list come on the bitum to get that going instead of looking to pelt water behind him and tell him run him out of tongue. And as I was showing him, bitum is just a minute part of the constituent of Laventille West. It's stretched from Lady Young Road, Eastern Main Road, onto the Bitum Highway coming straight down to Charlotte Street. You hear that area? That is the area he has to see about. And we don't have no such a problem in Felix. Our garbage is being collected on time, and water, we don't have no problem for water. Now and then, you might get water once a week, if you understand what I'm showing you. But sometimes we get water 2-3 times for the week, if you was watching you. We have no water problem. We have no problem with the roads. As I say, I would like the Minister of Works to see about these supplementary roads, these secondary roads, that some of them going down to be pothole infested. Well, in my area, I know it will be in other areas, but I would like him to concentrate on that now.
All right, okay, Trace, your call drop, eh? Not me, I didn't cut you off, eh? So, guys, we have our music video coming up, yeah? Do not shift your dial. Hold your calls. When we come back, we'll take a couple calls, but remember at 8:30 we have play. We pick up the day. Do not shift your dial. So stay right here with me. Don't leave me. I'll cry.
I want to address some issues. Big man, born in a poverty, but them thing I don't like. Every ghetto youth had to have the Benz park outside. A pretty girl passing my drink with 2 black eyes. You can't see life nice, so nice, yeah. But they're talking all your business out the road and they're walking. One cap it inside your shoes for them parking. And can put one bite on you, so we don't study them. Yo, because Jah give me health and strength. So what we do? Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up that. How we do bad mind people. And them protect me back. So what we do? Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up that. Hey! You see all bad mind people? Yo! Stay away from them. Away from them. Away from them. Away from them. Stay away. I white low. I white low. Big man, born in a poverty, but them thing I don't like. True, I say ghetto, but ghetto inside of your mind. Big up the hustlers, them way, don't need no 9 to 5. You can't see life nice, so, but they're talking. All your business out the road, and they're walking. But cap it inside your shoes for them barking. I want to see your hands up, so 1, 2, and put your hands on the air right now. Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. How we do bad mind people, shine with vehicle, and then protect people. So what we do? Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. How we do? All negative vibe. Stay away from them. Away from them. Away from them. Away from them. Stay away. Away.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for the Ray of Light Radio Ministry every first and third Thursday of the month from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight on the street 919 FM. Let your light shine before men that they may see your good work and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew chapter 5 verse 16. For further information, contact 686-3845, 349-5178 or 342-7303.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean Music Stars, representing the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Sestro.
Somebody make some noise!
Beanie Man. And Nikita.
Be ready for this.
Three of the Caribbean's hottest acts with their full band. Streaming live at Virgin Caribbean on Facebook and YouTube on Friday, 23rd April, 8 p.m. Atlantic Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean.
Let's come together in support of our fellow Caribbean brothers and sisters of St. Vincent in their time of need.
We at the Street 919 FM would like to ask the public of TNT.
Join us. Anyone wishing to join us can drop off items at the Street 919 FM front office located at number 56A Marval Road in Port of Spain. Let's come together as one.
To love.
When you text on the Street 919 FM, you can win weekly fabulous prizes. Text to win. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to win. One winner will be selected every Friday at 5 p.m. Listen, text and win. You can also view live streams on Facebook at The Street 919 FM and YouTube at The Street 919 FM. Text to win on The Street 919 FM.
We care for your eyes. That's why Value Optical recommends world-leading transitions lenses that protect your eyes from blue light and 100% of UV rays. They automatically adapt to changing light conditions, making life simpler and more comfortable for your eyes every day. Now available in 4 new style colors for you to personalize any frame and express your style. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Police, gade, Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q, Auto Parts Division.
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488?
Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I can buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arrowbita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 60 Tools.
All right. Thanks, boss. Nah, man. Granny,
do you have $488 to lend, man?
Sky is not the limit, please stay open. Be a voice for change and inspiration, yeah. Be true to yourself with every motion. Be fearless when you speak, the future's waiting, yeah. Just be, just be, just be, just be. Be mobile, just be.
Hey, Blaze, you outside, boy? How you mean? I come out to win big again with the Playway Mega Mix. It's 85 to 1 for the Mega Ball, 110 to 1 for the Mega Ultra, and a huge 130 to 1 for the Mega Extreme. Plus, it's only $1 to play, so don't study them other places. The Playway Mega Mix is the best bet for value.
But that sounding like a plan. Give me the lucky mark one time now. Use the new Playway Bet Slip for a faster, easier way to play. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in San Luis Grande is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Sundays, Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Wednesdays, we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Facebook, email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Now there's a new way to pay your electricity bill.
Quick pay your bills today. Quick pay, it's a whole new way. Online, pay your bill one time. Yes, there is a whole new way to quick pay for your electricity. Yes, they made it easy. Just enter your account number. 4 clicks and it's over.
Introducing Quick Pay, a new service from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission that lets you pay your bill online with your credit or Visa debit chip card. Just enter the account number and contact information. Click Pay and you're done.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So Trinidad and Tobago, we back. We're just trying to analyze the movements for today. All right, so guys, remember, you all would have dropped off some stuff for us, and we're trying to make arrangements to put them on one of the boats.
Yeah. So.
And we're talking to our contact in St. Vincent. And let me again say this morning, what's the time? 8:08 a.m.
Yeah.
I want to say good morning to the Unemployment Relief Program, to Miss Wharton and Mr. Lewis. I want to thank them very much teaming up with us. So we're still doing our thing, but we just want to make sure, because we have a contact with the boat in which we'll take our stuff over.
Yeah.
So that some people in some areas will get, because the other stuff going to shelters and people are complaining. So we are dealing directly with a point person in St. Vincent. All right? So Trinidad and Tobago, let me thank all of you who have brought stuff so far. And I'm yet to collect some more and purchase some more water and sending it on. We do the water with the big one, and the small.
Yeah.
I'm small, but we could do some big. The gallon is the gallon bottle.
Yeah.
We could do some of that. That goes a long way. So Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. I'm getting ready for playway in a short while, not yet, at 8:30. So don't jump the gun. But Trinidad and Tobago, let me just tell you, you know why? Only know me. So somebody said, wrong again, Kamala. Wrong again. There is so much to be gleaned from the opposition leader's backhanded tribute to recently deceased Minister Franklin Kahn on Monday night. It speaks not only to her character, but to that of the political party she leads as well. As the saying goes, if you listen carefully enough, someone will tell you exactly the kind of person they are. The former Prime Minister opted. It is sad that Mr. Kahn passed without his Prime Minister coming to his defense, and do this in the context of a wasteful motion of no confidence may be factually true. The reality of the situation and their circumstances may be too tough even for the hides of the oldest of crocodiles to bear. It does, however, present us with a teachable moment, and thankfully I am here to do just that. Madam Opposition Leader, here are 3 truths that may yet be lost on you, but which speak volume to the character and integrity of the current Prime Minister, Minister Franklin Kahn, and the rest of the cabinet cohort. First truth, Minister Kahn did what he did, not for the recognition and praise of his political leader, but out of a deep-seated need to serve the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And though I'm certain there are numerous identifiable instances, both public and private, when Dr. Rowley praised his contributions, it was never core to Minister Kahn's motivation in his quest to live up to the oaths he had been sworn to. Second truth, why should the Honorable Prime Minister deign to provide any semblance of credibility to your nuisance motions? Not only have your motions of no confidence lack any compelling argument or purpose, they also lack a majority when put to a vote. Oh God, I said it this morning and I didn't even read the article. Additionally, you have been a parliamentarian long enough to know that even had you by some miracle been able to secure a majority of votes, those motions are non-binding and would have had absolutely no effect on the appointments they challenged. The Prime Minister alone has the authority to appoint or dismiss a minister of government. The motions were wasteful and ill-founded. Why waste any more time or effort on them than they deserve? Thirdly, Franklin Kahn was a mature, respectable giant of a man. He was an educated professional with a solid track record in both public and private life. He dealt with his fair share of challenges and setbacks with poise and credibility, and he acted with grace and honor throughout. your feeble challenge of his performance as this country's Minister of Energy and Energy Industries these past 5 years would have done nothing to shake either his confidence or his core system of belief. And when he rose in the Parliament on March 26th, his clearly articulated rebuttal of your motion, delivered with a soft tone and his trademark smile, would have been felt, no doubt, throughout your benches and chastened even the most vociferous of opposition voices. Unlike their counterparts on the other side, People's National Movement parliamentarians and ministers do not require the benefit of their leaders' express approval in order to perform their duties in accordance with their oaths. They do not need to be coddled and shielded like children from every challenge or reproach. And they are certainly experienced enough to know better than to expend any more effort or bother than an impotent waste of the Parliament's time deserves. Rest in peace, Minister Khan. You have led the line well, and you have served throughout with integrity and purpose. One can only hope your example of service will be held up as a lesson to all members of Parliament, present and future, regardless of which side of the aisles they may occupy. G. Ellis, or Elias, Cascade. Well written, well worded, well put together. Go to the head of the class, Mr. Elias. Caller, oh gosh, shall they go on? So when they come in to play smart with foolishness, don't try that with me. We smarter than that. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix.
Good morning, ma'am.
Mr. Khan's family, and I would like Miss Kamala be Cecil to know when she took stealth for herself, if she wasn't a fool also. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
That's a low one, boy. That's a low blow. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Mrs. Morning, Bruce.
Oh, you just say that again? Oh, you just say that? Oh! Caller, morning.
Morning, Mr. Felix. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
I am convinced. I don't know. For some reason, them and our party on something, you know. No, because I can't believe less than a month ago, you want to see his man do one kind of thing. I know he passed away. You want to talk good about him. I mean, I'm trying to understand that you're going mad at him.
And not only that, want to blame the Prime Minister for not defending him. You bring a motion and no confidence, but you want to blame the Prime Minister now for not defending him.
I'm trying to understand that you're going mad because they had no logical thinking or movement. Because if I hire a man and next man accuses me, I gotta go and defend a man, the man defend himself. If I defend him, what I hire him for? I don't understand. What's that? These look at mad, you know. And I don't understand. I don't understand these people. You go mad because they make no kind of sense. Everybody just come and talk about madness, including the leader. I watched him see the leader and I asked about what this one really matters. You try to end a man's career. And now the pastor, you want to come and talk and thing. You changed 5 security ministers in 5 years. And you had the worst situation for your hand. You changed 5. You suffer that more in the casino. But you come out now and have to say, I don't know, like she's in Ireland because I don't believe she because you have to see her, like you have to forget. It's just the idea you wasn't power and every 2 days you suffer that. And nobody, I know what, nobody in the radio, nobody in the people, and I'm not saying nobody, but you know, everybody has something to say. Funny enough. Anyhow, lots of time. Bruce, morning, Bruce, sir. Bruce there?
Yes, he right here.
Bruce, the man don't make any car game, but he passed me straight.
What is that I miss all over my head? Over my head. Where is that? What miss there over my head?
Time you're gone. Yesterday I took a taxi. Right? And the driver now started asking me what I think about What I think about the parents paying church and minister energy? A lawyer. I said, well, nothing wrong with that. But he started telling me all kind of things. I said, but what must I do with this? But where's the profession? I said, well, engineer, and next man. I said, so, okay, all right. Dr. Glenn, I said, where he was a vet. That's how I'm going to see. The whole kind of quiet. I said, he was a vet, and he was a home ministry, a vet.
A veterinarian.
He has to get an injection. I said, Mr. Pingo said, where he was. I said, he's a
gynecologist in education.
And he was in education. I said, well, Sean, I think that's for a car.
You make the man pass you straight.
The man pass shouldn't stand by.
Man don't got nothing to do with you.
Man don't make a fucking money this morning passing like a bus by REMT, you know. Go on.
All right. Have a good day, caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Elex. What's going on with you now?
Mr. Bruce, Gandhi, and the rest of the world. Well, everything cool with me. Everything quiet with me. I just listening to the program since yesterday and think about this lady, woman, whatever, opposition leader. I mean to call my minister a fool. You understand? Because look, Bruce.
Oui.
You ever know in government that has given anybody Jude work 10 days? I wanted to play back in your mind. Who is the only minister get a 10 days as Attorney General?
Oh God.
Waiting for Mr. Ramesh Lawrence Maharaj to come. She served 10 days as Attorney General. And when asked how she feel about it, she said, me ain't feel no way. Whatever the boss wants me to do, I go do. 10 days as Attorney General.
Oh, God.
Because she wasn't fit for the position. I know you want to tell me that Heinz is a fool. Look, lady, all right. I don't cuss, so.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Mr. Archer.
Good morning. Please, God, me get you.
First thing I want to ask you, we still on in Tobago?
Yes, but you know we have a problem with the whole thing. As the system are past and you're gone.
No, but are we still locked on in Tobago right now?
Yes.
Well, okay, but I ain't talking about what's in. Once I ain't talking about what's in.
No, I say, from when you keep 7 miles apart, the reason why people in Tobago will get in, they're not easy. And then from the time between 7 miles apart, 7 only one off there.
No, but what I'm asking you today, are we still on in Tobago on the radio?
Yes.
Well, right, because I ain't talking about what's in joke, so I ain't gonna get cut off.
Oh,
you don't understand what I'm saying?
I don't understand.
Right. As soon as I start to hit that, what's in joke and what's whoop.
All we want to know where really are going.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody are calling me by what going by. Sharon and they must have spite out me saying now man, Sharon no spiteful man. Remember Sharon husband is a Tobagonian. And she also, Sharon have full-blooded Tobagonian.
I don't know why today.
By mistake, she born in Trinidad.
Yes, sir, by mistake and truth, my dad was to come back home to come go in the hospital.
Mr. Canaan, Sharon Convania. Canaan feed the road.
Tell them.
A Canaan feed the road, Sharon Convania. Let me tell you direct. Next to the Georgia Boy car park place on the other side.
Let them know. Let them know Kelly and the writer Virgil and
some of the older folks, if you know daylight, or you know coaching.
That's right.
Or you know Kelly, or you know Virgil,
and
or you know Padave.
And Kelly must be very well listening this morning.
Or you know Boatman Robert, or you know Leonard Robert, or you know Barcy Robert. All of them is Sharon people them. So Sharon spread out from Golden Grove Road to Cotton Street.
That's right.
In Bonaccord.
And you forget the pots.
Well, yeah, but let me say, Dr. Potts and them
Right.
from there, Kilgrim Bay Road, 4 Road, and all them places.
So let them behave.
Robert Street, Douglas Street, and them thing, all are Sharon family and them. So I don't say none that Sharon. But Sharon,
yes.
I want to say something. If you permit me.
Go ahead, my darling. Just don't don't talk about what's not, otherwise we'll get cut off.
You don't talk about what's not again, man. What's not no entity. You never study again. Because it's a Kilantan Tiki, they are about that. Just a talk and run it. And don't forget about them, man. If I would talk about them, people will remember them. People will remember them. First, I must say my condolences to my good friend from Niaro, Mr. Khan. And I do hope, I know he are going, but you get some wicked people. One name what? The Kingsley, way name. And then you get one next one, some Robert. Look, we are Nino family, no? Are we a Nino family, no? One name some Robert, Anelo, Robert, or something so. Hope you are Nino family, no? Them are not then near also family, no? Because you only get talking one setup, a crap. And I play about what other people is. But let me tell you something. Dr. Keith Rowley is a Trojan. Some people don't understand what a Trojan. He's a strong man. And God put him here for a purpose. And this is testing time for Dr. Keith Rowley. So that he will know who is for him and who against him. Who wants him to let me put it, who wants him for them and who wants him to live. Some of them can't take him because Dr. Rowley is a picker. That's how we call it in Tobago, a picker, not turn, a picker in some of them sides. It don't bother them. And knowing that Dr. Rowley reshuffle, put some people in place so fast, not like the other, the opposition leader who gets about 6 or 7 minutes on national security in 5 years and 1 month. You understand? Nobody else talking about who is non-entity and who don't. And who think, when you check some of them, when you check some of the people and them that in the opposition side, it's a shame. If there was part of PNM, they wouldn't even be a committee member. They wouldn't even be a council member, most of them would be a senator. So, Mr. Hines, Mr. Cummins, I wish all you the best. I'm proud of you. And I do hope that you all do all the job that the Prime Minister put to them. Mr. Young, don't bother with them when they talk. They're afraid of you. They're afraid of you. And I'm glad that the Prime Minister could stand up as a man, as a political leader, and make changes, put people in place that we will not miss nobody. Mr. Young gone somewhere else, a Barjon, a big man coming, that all of them are afraid of.
All right, so we're still on in Tobago. Let me send love and greetings and good morning to all of Tobago. What? We still on? And of course, let me say happy birthday to our very good friend of the Titans of Democracy. That's Ronnie from Belmont. Ronnie always on our tall Ronnie from sending you happy birthday. Someone sent me the request of trying to remember who it is. But happy birthday to you, Ronnie, darling. Today is what? The 21st? Well, mine's coming behind you, don't worry. So Trinidad and Tobago, that's how the cookie crumbles. But I just had to show you how these people are deceitful, disingenuous, you name it. So much a thing you say and do about him to the man and this, and then you come in now to talk about who should have defend and blah. Zena?
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning to you, morning to Bruce.
Morning.
Oh God, I fall asleep all in between and get up and listen and fall asleep. My blanket heavy. Choking. Hear what now, Sharon? And Bruce. I want to ask a question this morning, one, and then I might ask a second one. Who did appoint Rishmi? Who did appoint Rishmi? And I even waiting for the answer. She has find since that time she should have given up the post when she was Prime Minister. Huh? You looking to call people foolish? You know, these people, you know, the hypocrisy gone to a level now, it beyond I don't know what, you know. It's gone to the heights. And come when I hear Dominique read something, what she said about Mr. Khan, all praises. And the week before that, only in Parliament bringing no confidence motion. And you want Dr. Rowley, she wants Dr. Rowley to defend foolishness. As Mr. Archer does tell you, thank God, is Dr. Rowley, God showing him up for him, you know. And he, not like he home with whatever he get there, the COVID, and he still getting up and doing what he has to do virtual. Look at you remember when
He ain't taking no 5-day holiday and we 5-day weekend.
And what about you remember somebody kills the fall on a person's feet?
Zena,
where they were it's long after we couldn't hear them, and then somebody come out and tell us cans that fall on her foot. So what they come in to talk, and she come in to talk about we reached the lowest now with who the people in national security and what. These people have absolutely no shame. None
whatsoever.
And they see everybody seeing through their behavior. So if they think that will put them in the limelight to come to run this country again, they're making a sad mistake because she's the one. If you hear, I listen to them every day.
Zena, wait, leave it there. We have to go to the play. We pick of the day. We have to do that. We'll be back.
All right,
so Trinidad and Tobago, get ready with your play-win numbers. Our pick of the day segment is on, so don't shift your dial. Stay with me. You have to give me the numbers for today.
This is the Playway Pick of the Day on the Street 919 FM.
Hey, Blaze, you outside, boy?
How you mean? I come out to win big again with the Playway Mega Mix. It's 85-1 for the Mega Ball, 110-1 for the Mega Ultra, and a huge 130-1 for the Mega Extreme. Plus, it's only $1 to play, so don't study them other places. The Playway Mega Mix is the best bet for value.
But that sounding like a plan. Give me the lucky mark one time now. Use the new Playway Bet Slip for a faster, easier way to play. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
The Playway Dumpy. Have everybody. Oh, yeah.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we don't have much time, eh? I want to play with numbers today. I want to know what number you'll play for a madman who's trying to fight for office.
Now everybody is a dreamer.
You know he is not a performer. You have to be told everything. I want a number for that. Only give me a number to play, please.
Dream last night. What you dream last night?
That is not a dream, it's a reality.
Dream last night.
It's the facts.
What you dream last night?
So remember, we have Mega Ball at 85-1. Mega Ultra $110 to 1. And we have Mega Extreme $130 to 1. So when you call your numbers, make sure you tell me Mega Ball, Mega Ultra, or Mega Extreme, so we know what we're playing today, right? Remember, it's a number game or pick one game where one number is chosen from numbers 1 to 36. Each number is associated with a sign, a symbol, and a mark, common term used by players. Right? And you have your caprice. A personal hunch caused by something that you have seen or heard with influence, you know, to make you play something. Like how I tell you, they're looking for a number for the mad, ranting man, looking for power and lying like first time. Give me a number for that. Caller, good morning. What's your number today? Play where pick up today.
Good morning.
Morning.
The Madman number play yesterday and it's so I get it 9 for Madman and I get it 28 also. Today now, you're going to play 21, 23 and 26.
Remind me to play that, eh? 21, 23 and 26.
Play the 21 with Mega and Ultra and the 23 and 26 with Extreme. Today is 57 years since my mother died. All right, since mom I try to get you, I only know me get. Okay, and we're going off the air and took on radio. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning. What's going on? Oh.
Hello?
Yes,
nice.
Manu.
No,
Oh,
you know, long on about 10 minutes now.
oh God, I'm sorry.
You had to give back the money.
All right, well, if you play...
I'm paying 14.
Right.
And I'm going at Coco. 31.
Coco?
You know what 31 is play for? You know Coco play for cattle here, eh? Oh, God. Oh, God.
31 is what? 31 is, I don't want to say if it's what I think it is. Let me make sure it's
32
that.
32 is that.
All right, okay. Hi.
31 is password wife.
Password wife. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you pay the man for monkey. For 10, monkey.
Monkey 10.
You know, monkey that's crime. Yeah, no mega.
No mega. All right.
Yeah, and I like 6, which is belly, and 3. Yesterday I do ultrasound and they tell me it's 3, not 2 trips. No, not 2 babies. 3 babies.
Okay, Coco.
And the names and them mark on the forehead. You ever see that? Ultrasound and the head. One the same Mano, Deep South, and Bruce Wayne. Names on the forehead.
I got with that. Caller, morning. Go by your play with number. Good morning.
I will start a back now before I give you the number. Every day, 5 days a week plus the Sunday, we want to 3 hosts.
Oh, God.
They kind of saying, what kind of thing you feel it? What the feel it is. Whoever the management is, tell them we ain't tolerating that. That being said,
all right, give me the number.
Today's the Queen birthday, and she's 95 today, so I say 20.
Okay.
I hear today's the Queen birthday too.
Yes.
All right.